Do you ever get into like a comment, not necessarily war, but like an argument with somebody on a social networking site that really just doesn't understand what you're saying? Because I did. I mentioned yesterday that I had watched this video from TYT and whatever, and went into the end. Anyway, one of the girls that I was looking at her profile and stuff, I followed her, and she posted a picture today with this other user and said she's so strong and she's so good to look at. And I was like, you're in the anorexic, like, bulimic community. Like, you can't just post pictures and encourage people to judge other people by the way they look. And, you know, I added a few more comments in there about, like, how between them they have like 10,000 followers, and there is this opportunity for them to encourage looking at other aspects of a person, you know, their dreams, their desires, their traits, you know, determinedness, truthfulness, you name it, right? Anything that doesn't qualify or involve body image, because body image is what set these people off. And I think that's a valid argument. You know, if you are trying to escape, and this particular person I commented on has been fighting anorexia for 4.5 years, and some days she struggles, some days she doesn't, which I'm sure is true for everybody with anorexia. But I was like, if you're working, I mean, what causes anorexia, right? It's not a biological disorder. It's something that's caused by, you know, I would argue 95% of cases, by the culture around you, right? The perpetuation of this idealized image. And by encouraging her followers to judge this other user by the way she looks, you know, she looks so good, I believe the words were, she's good to look at. You know, you're just furdering that idea that you should judge somebody on the way she you know, or not necessarily overtly, because she did mention that she was a strong person too, which is awesome. But by saying, you know, she's good to look at, you're encouraging them to look at her and her physicality, which, you know, is bad in regular society, but in anorexic society, like, what if, like, you know, what if there are girls out there that see that post and they're like, oh my god, I have to look like her. And I looked up the other user's profile, and she is also quite thin. And, you know, I just think it's a dangerous way to take an approach. Because especially when you have, you know, thousands of followers, and you're like, okay, look at her, she's beautiful. And as much as she is beautiful, like, I'm not saying she's not, but, like, to have that, you know, even if she wasn't super thin, like, have that, what I consider an unhealthy obsession with the way you look. So I commented, and it was like, so this is kind of how I see this, and, you know, I think that, especially since you guys have such a large influence on the Instagram community, that you should be a little bit more careful about how you know, what you encourage other people, your followers, to look at. And she's like, I didn't mention anything, blah blah, I just said she was beautiful, and you're the one who rated all about looks. And I was like, I don't think you caught anything I just said. And I've had that happen with other people, even in person, where they're like, you just can't get your message through to them for some reason, like they just don't understand, which makes me really sad, especially because she is such a popular person on Instagram, and she is fighting the fight the right way. You know, she's not perpetuating the anorexic desire. She is very open about her fight, and she's like, today I had a bad day, guys, and whatever, but I'm still eating, I'm still this, I'm still that. And I'm like, you have such potential to be a positive role model and to not encourage people to look at others' physicalities. So, I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of how I feel, though. I'm like, anorexic and bulimic people are the last people that should be encouraged, in my opinion, to look at the bodies of other people, because I'm pretty sure that's what got them in there in the first place. And, you know, I think we should just really be strengthening their opinions of who they are as people. You know, you're worth more than how you look, kind of a deal. There's so much more that you have to offer than just your body, and your body isn't an accurate, like, depiction of what you're worth. But I don't know, maybe it was the wrong thing to say. Anyway, she didn't understand. I apologized, said I rescinded my argument, which I'm not sure she'll know what that meant, because I used some other words that I had to explain. I don't know. I don't know what level of education she's at, but that's just my thought for today.
Connor, say hi.
Hi. I like Canucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that because there's Canucks going on right now.
What?
Why did you say I like Canucks?
Let's go.
Go where?
Downstairs.
We're downstairs.
Yeah.
Can you at least tell us where we're going?
I don't know yet. Where do you think? Something just fell. But no appearance. No.
Alright, do you want to play a game?
What?
Go-
Okay, let's
You
go
wanna
on
play
the
a
trampoline. Yeah, sure. Let's go on the trampoline.
It felt like it.
What?
Don't take it outside, guys.
Alright, Dad. Hey, Connor.
Stick. It's upside down. Go. No. It's not fun. No.
Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get it up.
Yay. Stick. It's upside down. It's backwards. No. Stick. No. Dead. Now, yay. Please tell me who's dead. It's like I just walk away and it falls. It's not funny. Why are you trying to do it? Isaiah 26:3. Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. Isaiah 26:29.
Okay, we're back, and the round just ended. I accidentally hit the record button. Actually, no, I didn't. I hit it on purpose. I'm sorry. But let's put it there again. Connor's. No,
You're gonna watch my face for 10 minutes.
no, you're not. We don't want to watch his face. Regular. Let's be against each other.
Okay.
No, we'll do a 1v1. I think everybody wants to see a 1v1.
Tell him he's messed up in the face.
Don't think I can't hear you, Connor.
He's crazy.
Shut up.
Like I said, crazy.